Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. On today's video, it is finally time I make an updated recollection tier list. I will include pretty much all recollection beats except of the R rarity. But there are certain R recollection beats that are also significant depending on situation, but I will put at the end of the video honorable mentions related to that, okay? So let me go now on the tier list and let we start. We have plenty of recollection beats to cover. Okay, let we start first with damage dealing recollection beats. So we have here End of Scenery. I cannot remember the name, so I will use the wiki here, although a lot of these recollection beats I did use. So this one is used SR, by the way. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, it increases own Jujutsu damage by 60% for 1 turn. Cooldown is 7 turns. Super valuable recollection beat. With 3 dupes this increases, of course, and then you have here at auto skill, right? At the start of each wave, decrease all enemies damage dealt by 20%. So not only to buff your damage, but as well can help you out with the damage reduction. Okay, super valuable recollection beat when you have waves. Super valuable, okay? For now, I will put it in the S tier. Maybe I will change few things as we go. Cursed Nature, another really good SR recollection beat. This one also buffs the Jujutsu damage. Is it? Yeah, Jujutsu. Yeah, this one as well, LB3, you know the drill. But this one doesn't do the damage reduction. It does the when defeating an enemy, restores own curse energy by 10. Even though for some people that would be like, okay, curse energy by 10, is it so valuable? Yes it is. And if you put it on the right character, you will definitely prosper from this recollection beat, especially when you need to buff that Jujutsu damage. Okay, so we're done with this too. Let we go to Malevolent Shrine. This one buffs the damage dealt only when you have the ultimate ready to go. With LB3 it's 65%, and then at the start of each wave increase all enemies taijutsu damage received by 30%. Really valuable in waves, guys, and will help you out tremendously to do bigger damage. Okay, S tier, like S tier and SS tier, super broken. Both of those tiers. SS is like beyond broken. Maybe I'll also create like a god tier, although I would only leave that for the characters itself. Many of you did requested this, so I'm doing this. We Are Sisters, also really valuable SR recollection beat that buffs when you have the command skill or ultimate skill. Increase own taijutsu damage by 60%, LB3 65%, and then at the start of the battle grants stealth status to all allies. Also can go easily into the S tier. As you can see, what I like in this game is that both recollection beats and the characters from R to SSR have usability. Maybe not every single character and recollection beat, but I like this related to this game. Okay. Then we have Winter, A New Beginning. When a command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase own taijutsu and jujutsu damage. Okay, 2 turns, cooldown is 6 turns. With LB3 it increases, and then if own HP is 40 or below, recovers own HP by 20% up to 1 time during the battle. I wish this recollection beat has something better to offer right here, even though can be super valuable, especially for the Utah, but I would prefer something else. And for that reason, it will go into S tier. Still, in my opinion, it's valuable Recollection Beat, especially with buffing that damage and as well providing the healing. It just depends where you're gonna use it and in which situations, okay? Okay, now we have Grand Exorcism. Increases own taijutsu Jujutsu by 30% for 3 turns. Okay, LB3 it's even bigger. At the start of the battle, increase own damage dealt by 20%. The more Tokyo Jujutsu High students there are at the start of the wave, the higher the damage dealt increase. This is also, in my opinion, a valuable S tier recollection beat. Sorry, I can't find it from the first try here. Here it is. S tier, in my opinion. Like, a lot of recollection beats are useful. I bought local souvenirs. Now this one is buffing taijutsu Jujutsu 28% for only 1 turn. Okay, we need to put those turns into consideration. When own ultimate skill gauge is full, increases own taijutsu and jujutsu damage 2 times, up to 1 time during the battle. Okay, can be useful, and but in my opinion, not as good as the S tier. So I'll have to put it currently now into the A tier. Okay, here it is. Then we have shopping and eating tour. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, grants taunt status to self. Can be extremely useful, guys. In certain situation, when you need, like in Illusory Tower, can be really useful. That taunt status. I usually use this, for example, on SR Yuki. For example, using 2 buffers, Yuki and some DPS, and then use the damage reduction from Yuki. Your buffers survive. When you have the taunt on your buffer, when you have the taunt on the SR Yuki, for example, he will die, and then you put like a 3rd buffer as a backup, and then boom, that 3rd buffer appears, and then you have enough of damage reduction, you have enough of time to apply more buffs, and then you go nuking. At the start of the turn, if own ultimate skill gauge is full, increase own damage dealt by 20%. The more turn have passed, the greater the increase is, up to 100%. Okay, up to 1 time in the battle. So yeah, in my opinion, super useful. I personally wouldn't put it in the S tier, but definitely in the A tier, which is also really good and really useful recollection beat. So yeah, A tier. Please tell me your opinions. I would really like to hear them, okay? I would really like to hear them. So now we have a girl called Nobara Kugisaki. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase own jujutsu damage by 60%, 1 turn, 1 time. Okay, and then at the start of the turn, if own HP is 50 or below, increase own critical hit rate by 30%. Super good on Yellow Nobara. Okay, super good on Yellow Nobara. Did use it. I wouldn't go into S tier, but definitely I wouldn't go in the B tier as well. So I will put it in the A tier, especially because it is an SR, and in my case, really useful. Okay, especially when you need that Jujutsu damage buff. Okay. Let's have a game of endurance. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increases own damage dealt, the lower own HP, the damage, the higher the damage increase, and also it has that revival status. That revival status can be really important in certain situations, but that buff connected with the HP is something that I honestly don't like too much. That's why I'll put it in the B tier. Then we have Midsummer Spectators. Taijutsu damage 25% 4 turns. Plenty of turns, especially when you get the dupes. Okay, 30%. And also at the start of the battle, decrease own damage received by 20%. That's okay. You make a character pretty tanky for survivability, and then as well it buffs you like 25 to 30% for 4 turns, and it has a cooldown 6 turns. I would say this is a pretty nice, effective recollection beat. Not SS still, but based on everything, I honestly would put it here into the S tier. Then we have My Best Battery. When ultimate skill is activated, increase own taijutsu damage by 40. When again with more 3 dupes, you get that additional 5%. And the start of the battle recovers own curse energy by 10. Pretty nice taijutsu buff. Maybe for only 1 turn is what I don't really like too much. I wish it was like 2 turns. But at the end of the day, pretty nice buff here, and and that curse energy can be really, really helpful. But is it S tier? Not sure. It's between A and S, to be honest. So yeah, for some it will be hard to decide. I will put it in the A tier for now. Then I will think about it at the end. And keep on watching. I'll also talk about our recollection beats. Though the future may differ, taijutsu buff, okay. 40, 40, 45, decrease own damage received by 10%. That curse energy is more valuable, okay, but this one is actually doing bigger. No, it's the same. It's the same. Yeah. Hard to decide, bro. Hard to decide. I honestly would put it in the B tier. B plus, not A. Because that 10% damage reduction, so helpful. So helpful, to be honest. I prefer more curse energy here. Okay. I'll do it like this. Both of them can go into A tier. A B tier. Why? Okay. So this one is taijutsu damage by 41 turns, kill cooldown 7 turns. And you need to have the ultimate. This one, it goes command skill, right? Okay, when you have the command skill activated, then you can use this. And it's only 4 turns cooldown. But this one has like a curse energy, right? And this one has that damage reduction. Yeah, I'll put it in A tier for now. Okay? And plus they're free to play, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, maybe this one not so much free to play, but okay. To victory, this is the taijutsu damage by 20, 25, not big cooldown, increase all allies taijutsu can be useful, but in my opinion, can go in like B tier, B C tier even. I just don't find it so much useful here at all. Okay, I'll go B tier, just not to be too strict. Okay, let's close this ones. Mission start, increase own critical hit rate. Trust me guys, yes, it can help you out when you're gonna crit, but you prefer much bigger buffs overall, like Jujutsu buffs, Taijutsu buffs. And also at the start of 6th turn from the start of the battle, increase own Taijutsu and Jujutsu damage, but it's 6 turns. Yeah, I don't find this too good, not at all. I'll put it B tier. Offering to the Serpent, related to the damage wise, it buffs 30 to 35 and also increase own skill guy charge rate by 15% for 2 turns. The only problem is 15% sacrifice of the HP. because of that sacrifice, and that can literally cost you sometimes the battle itself, I cannot go beyond A tier. Even though the damage wise it is buffing pretty nicely. Okay, but I just cannot go to the... I'm also considering putting this into A tier as well. I'll double check. Okay. Then we have Take Care. Jujutsu by 10, 15. If own HP is 40 or below, decrease own damage received by 15%. I truly don't find this recollection bit useful at all, to be honest. Okay. Goodbye, Take Care. Then we have Narrow Escape from Death. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase own taijutsu damage by 31 for 1 turn, 1 time, 5 turns cooldown. It goes to 38 at the start of which each wave, decrease own jujutsu damage received by 25%. Okay, I wouldn't say amazing or like too broken. I've seen better buffs. But that decrease own jujutsu damage received can be useful in those certain situations. I probably won't use this too oftenly at all. I know it's a free-to-play one, but for now, B tier. And probably I will put some of those, like this ones. I need to think about, like, I still am not sure about this ones, bro. I need to think about this furthermore. Okay, it's normal for some, you're like not 100% sure. Okay, the strongest quarrel. When ultimate skill is activated, increase own damage dealt by 55. Effective for green type attacks. Effective for green, like it's insane buff for the green units. At the start of the turn, if own curse energy is 30 or above, increase own critical hit rate. This one can actually go easily. Oh man, S tier, but only for the green units. Like, so if, like, insane damage dealt buff for the green units here. Okay, guys? If this was for everyone, it would go easy in the SS tier. Okay? It's hard to be fair here. For me, recollection beats are harder to rank. For some, I'm 100% sure, but for most of them, I'm always reconsidering this. But okay, I believe based on how much I played on this game as a free-to-play, trying out, seeing so many strategies from others as well. Yeah, I believe I'm good judgment here, I guess. Increase... Am I recording even? Yes. How long are we in? 18 minutes? Okay, we're doing good. Desperate resistance. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase own damage dealt by 40 for 2 turns. If own HP is 50 or below when activating, increase by 15%. Ooh, you wanna use this in the beginning and keep that HP going. At the start of the turn, if own HP is 50 or below, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 1000. I really like this recollection beat. S tier, still. I'm really strict about the SS tier, you know, but really good one, really good one. Really good one. Non-standard. Now look at this. Look at this percentage. Look at this difference. And why it's in the SS tier. When ultimate skill is activated, increase own jujutsu damage by 80%. Like I have it max duped. 85% for me. At the start of each wave, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. Each wave, guys. Each wave. Super broken recollection beat. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is, by the way, the JP tier list, the wiki tier list, but it will differ than mine. Some things will be the same. Some of those won't, for sure. Okay, but yeah, massive shout out to wiki. I was taking the the icons from there and information. I believe I don't need to repeat that. They're always in my description below. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god, I like this S. Like, in my opinion, since it's a free-to-play one, the best recollection beat in the game. The one that you can stack up and it works like a charm. Of course, it's pretty situational. Sometimes non-standard will be better, you know. But I'm talking about how practical and useful and diverse this Pride recollection beat is, and it's free-to-play friendly. So that's why I say one of the best. Okay. We're done with this. These ones are easy, like we know for sure. Look, taijutsu damage by 80%. 80. Cooldown 6 turns. 85. Like, the ones that I put here... Like this one, 8 tier, right? Yeah, this one, it's like 40%. I believe 8 tier is, yeah, really good here. Really good overall. I would put it like this. But yeah, this one is broken. Phil's own ultimate skill guide, taijutsu damage. This one for Toji, oh my god. This one is like for non-standard for Gojos, for example, okay? So let's rank it, and we're gonna put it into the SS, easy. Then we have for now a cola. Again, this one is... Jesus. 85%? Wait, I need to put this in coloration. This is 80. Okay, for the yellow. Like, Jesus, like Teen Gojo with this one will absolutely explode. At the start of the turn, if own ultimate skill gauge is full, increase own break damage by 20. And it makes him super busted for the breakage. I didn't test this out. Do I even have it? Is this for free? No, it isn't, right? Did I? Oh yeah, I did pull this. You cannot see now the gameplay, but I'm double checking. Ooh, and I have that dupe. Okay, for the yellow typing, he'll be doing insane damage. I closed that tab. I want to put in, like, this is for the green typing insane. But I believe that the damage buff is even greater with this recollection beat. Give me a cola. Yeah, I'll put it like this. Yeah. Okay. Adult time, guys, massive damage dealt increase when you use both command skill and the ultimate skill. You have a 6 turns cooldown, and it can increase all allies' critical hit rate. But this is what truly matters in the adult time. We know from the beginning that this is one of the most broken recollection beats in the game. Ukraine, this is the Jujutsu damage buffer, really nicely, and when combo ultimate is activated, increase own Jujutsu damage by 20 as well. Didn't test it out, to be honest, but not SS in my opinion, since I'm trying to be as strict as possible, but it goes in the S tier, which is pretty nice. A magnificent stride forward, Jujutsu damage by 60-65, and recover the curse energy. Okay, really nice buffs. Can go into the S tier. You are late, increase own Jujutsu damage by 40, recovers own curse energy by 10, and also at the start of the battle, increase own Jujutsu damage by 15. So we have here a lot of like curse energy and the Jujutsu damage, and when you activate with command or ultimate skill 40, 6 turns. Like really close to the S tier. Really close to the S tier. Really close to the S tier, but I'm the... Like, you know what's... that curse energy can be extremely helpful. And overall, it buffs Jujutsu by 40, but as well by this 15 immediately. So pretty effective. Okay, I'll put it actually into S tier. Okay. Nameless Youth. When ultimate skill is activated, taijutsu by 70% if own HP is 50 or below when activating by 30. Okay, it's pretty conditional, but also it gives you revival status. I don't know, guys. For me, this one is deserves to be an SS tier. Okay, Play of the Strong, taijutsu by 60 for 2 turns. 65, and at the start of the turn, if own HP is 50 or below, grants evasion status to self. In my opinion, this one can also go. We have a pretty nice 60% buff, but for 2 turns. Okay, in my opinion, SS tier. Satoru Gojo solo camping. Increase own damage dealt by 60, 65 at the start of the turn if own HP is 50 or below. Increased own curse energy consumption efficiency 3 turns. A nice damage dealt buff overall. But I just... S tier, okay? But top tier S tier, okay? And now we're gonna continue with the rest Recollection Bits, who are more like a support in a sense of like buffing the... I mean, this one as well is the... Okay, I'll go into that in a moment. Let me just open up those Recollection Bits. Okay, let me start with perfect synchronization. My favorite SR Recollection Beat, that in my opinion it is just absurdly broken. Increases all allies damage dealt by 30. Everyone can have that 35 easily, but also fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. Guys, the Recollection Beat, my favorite SR Recollection Beat, and one of the most broken in the game. Hands down, extremely useful on the buffers like Yaga, Kanto. Related to the damage reduction, one of the best Recollection Beats, Mutual Trust. When command skill is activated, decrease all allies damage received by 30. It can go to 35 and also recovers all allies curse energy by 10. Okay, guys? Really SS tier. Again, the greatest healing related to that, like overall all characters, recovers all allies HP 30 to 35, and then as well decrease all allies damage received by 10% for 4 turns. The cooldown is long, but goddamn, this is broken. Okay, SS tier. Strawberry Parfait of Youth. Decrease all allies Jujutsu damage received by 35. It can go up to 40. If own HP is 50 or below, recovers own HP by 30. Guys. Busted. Okay, SS tier. Unity from top to bottom. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase all allies' ultimate skill charge rate by 30%. Super valuable when you need to get those ultimates super fast. And as well, if the selected enemy is in a break status when attacking, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. Between SS, I'll put it in S just because that SS is just better, but high tier S. Okay. Then we have rest for the adults. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, it recovers own HP by 25 and fills the ultimate skill gauge. At the start of the 4th turn from the start of the battle, increase all allies damage dealt by 25% for 3 turns. Okay, good timing. 4th turn is good timing and also really helps you out with that recovery. Top tier S tier. Like, it's broken, okay? S tier is broken tier. SS tier is just like super godly. The sky is connected. Taijutsu by 10, Jujutsu by 10. Recovers curse energy by 5. Sorry guys, C tier. That by Wasp. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Increase all allies damage dealt by 10. It can go to 15. It goes for 2 turns, by the way, guys. And at the start of the turn, if own HP is 50 or below, it can recover own curse energy by 20. Super useful for the buffers. Okay. S tier. Good. Mid S tier. In excellent shape. Extreme. It will, like, this recollection bit will become even much more broken when the main expansion Gojo drops. But this is the recollection beat that you want to max out, or at least get that 3 dupes. It's free to play. You fill up the ultimate skill guide super fast. I pretty oftenly use this on Yaga when I need to have his ultimate ready to go at that time. And also at the start of each wave, decrease own taijutsu damage received by 25%. Really useful. S tier. Okay. Okay. Then we have this one. Oh my god, I wish I have this one. When a command skill or ultimate skill is activated, recovers own HP by 35%. 6 turns cooldown, recovers own curse energy by 10. Okay, LB3 is like, when you get the 3 dupes on this one, 40% HP recovery and 15 curse energy, and as well at the start of the battle, decrease own damage received by 10. Super useful, super massive heal, and just helps you out with survivability really a lot. A slight gap. Sorry, Imaginary Youth recovers own curse energy by 15, by 20. At the start of 6th turn from the start of the battle, increase all enemies' Jujutsu damage received by 10. If the enemy is efficient by continuous Jujutsu damage poison status, increase the enemy Jujutsu damage received by 20%. Okay, it can go into S tier. And honestly, this one, I'll replace this one. I'll put this one in S tier. Really close to the SS tier, but I still think for utility purposes, like this one, to give it that insane buff in the ultimate gauge can be game changing, and actually it's super busted. So I'll just replace these 2 things for now. Okay, really close to being SS tier, but S tier will be enough. Okay. Irretrievable Innocence. Increase all allies damage dealt by 5, 10 if you have the dupes. This is a free-to-play one, so you're gonna have it. At the start of the battle, increase all allies' ultimate skill guide rate by 10%. Okay. Pretty nice. Like, everyone will do 10% bigger damage. The cooldown is not too bad. Plus, it's free-to-play one. Between A and S, to be honest. Between A and S. I'll put it in S. I'm in a good mood. Okay. Memories in a hook. Status to self 2 turns. Decrease all allies damage received by 12. Because of that, grant status to self can be valuable in this certain situation. Especially it's like 5 turns. But is it now like, oh my god, I have to have this. This is so broken. Not so much. Not so much. Plus, I don't see this recollection beat here. Am I blind, maybe? Okay, we're gonna leave it for later. Visit Fukuoka. When command skill or ultimate skill is activated, recovers own HP by 30. Available once 3 turns have passed. 35 here. Decrease own damage received by 20. Actually, a really good one. Oh, I've already did rank it into the A tier. Okay, maybe now I'm doing... Okay, whatever. Sukuna Vessel. There is a lot of recollection beats, so sorry if there is some confusion. This one can go into A tier. Okay. Maybe even B tier to be more precise. AB, something like that. Okay. This one can go into decrease all allies damage received. It can go 15, grants revival status. It can go into A tier. This one as well can go into A tier. It can recover pretty nicely. This one can actually go... yeah, the Jujutsu damage buff recovers curse energy and HP by 30%. That's pretty nice. It can go into easy S tier, to be honest. Ah, this is the one. Wait, why did I lost you, bro? Okay, why did I lost you? That's an SSR one. Okay, A tier. I wouldn't put it in B tier. Okay, but definitely A tier. It can go there. Yeah, A tier is fine. Then we have Sukuna Vessel. A tier, A tier. S tier, Childhood Promise. Taijutsu. To everyone, 10%, 15. If own HP is 50 or below, recovers own HP by 10. Guys, this is not a good one. Slight like C tier. I just maybe like B tier a little bit. Okay, a strong lineup. That's beautiful. Grant stun status to self 2 times. Decrease own damage received by 20 for Mahito Super Broken. Okay, it can go to the A tier. Okay, A tier. Let's continue. Strong lineup. Hot pot party. That's for the curse energy. Really busted for curse energy recovery. And also at the start of the turn, if own HP is 40 or below, decrease own damage received by 50%. Really nice to also help you out with survivability. Nothing beyond A tier here. Brother and sister. Recovers own HP by 35% and decrease own damage received by 15. Honestly, A tier. And then we have few more and we're done. Recovers own HP by 25 damage reduction, B tier, honestly. And then we have few more. The Lively Stamp Rally. That's for the HP recovery, which is not too big one. And also if own HP is 50 or below, increase taijutsu damage by 15%. Okay, that 15% can be helpful. But B tier, honestly, I don't find this nothing too useful. And then I have these 2 more Recollection Beats. Did I rank this one or I switched things up a little bit here? I believe I made a mistake here. I'll double check at the end, but Web of Schemes, decrease own damage received by 40, decrease own damage received by 45, for survivability for 2 turns, at the start of 6th turn from the start of the battle, increase all allies' curse energy consumption efficiency. Okay. I wouldn't say it's too bad. High B tier. When you need that survivability for that one character, for that one turn, for 2 turns, it can give you, and it can help you out. But that's it for now. If it had like a taunt and that big of a damage reduction, it would go low S tier. But like this for now, I'll put it B tier. Okay, so this is the only one that I'm questioning now. This one, what is left? Yeah, this one. Increase own taijutsu by 40, 45, decrease own damage received by 10. Can be useful like for the units where you need that taijutsu damage buff. Not the craziest taijutsu damage buff, it's for 1 turn, but you can use it again after 4 turns. Plus you have some damage reduction right here. Low A tier. Okay, low A tier to be a little bit more generous since it's a free to play one. Okay, let me see this one. The thought, the future may differ. Visit Fukuoka can go into A tier. I believe that I put it there. Yes. And then this one, I believe I messed up with this one. Increase all allies to jutsu damage by 10 for 2 turns. It's AoEs to everyone when you have the dupes for this, which it's free to play one. Okay, 15% and recovers all own curse energy by 5. Okay. It can go also into A tier. Okay, not S tier in my opinion. Okay. This is my own memory tier list. You have also the memory tier list here on the for the JP, for the global. Like, you can check it out and see the differences. There are definitely differences. But I just wanted to give you my own perspective, my own way of thinking. But pretty much on some things we can definitely agree, bro, about the top tier most broken recollection beats. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. I owe you just one more thing I need to cover, and that is the R Recollection Beats. Don't forget about them. This one can be useful. When battle starts, applies a draw attack to self for 2 turns. Use this one on SR Yuki. Okay? Then when you need some heal and you don't have the SSR ones nor the SR ones, you can try to find out some that can heal. Also, extremely useful R Recollection beat that I currently now cannot find it, but I did use it to beat the final Imaginary Realm Extreme 2 as a free-to-play. Why can't I find this? Yeah, this one here. Triggered upon using any command skill. Applies draw attack to self for a total 1 time in 1 turn. Applies evasion to self for a total 1 time in 1 turn. You can use it sometimes when you know they just deal such a big damage that they kill you. You can apply this and then have enough of time to beat it. Okay, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe. I made an pretty crazy effort for the Recollection beat tier list because there is so many of them and it's hard to decide on some. But at the end of the day, most of them I did play with. So yeah, hopefully it was useful and hopefully it will be helpful for you guys. Okay, thank you for the all support. Love ya. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.